I predict that Conan O'Brien is going to somehow get Paul Rudd to do the infamous Mac and Me bit at the 2026 Academy Awards. Okay, hear me out. So we all know that iconic bit that Paul Rudd does every time he appears on one of Conan's shows, right? He'll come on for an interview to promote some current project he's in, and then he'll say he brought a clip from said project, only to end up showing this bizarre scene from the 1988 film Mac and Me. And he's done this over...
Let's show this clip from the final episode of Friends.
And over...
Myra, let's take a look at this clip from Anchorman 2.
And over...
Play the sketch.
And over again for the last 20 years now, to the point where it's now a piece of internet legend. Most recently, he did this gag again on Conan's podcast. And afterwards, Conan had this to say.
I did think of a scenario where we could do this, and I don't want to reveal it here. I did think of a scenario which I think would be momentous, and I'm hoping we get to do it someday.
Oh,
I don't want to really...
No. You'll tell me afterward.
Yeah. There is a way to do this that would be the greatest, but I will figure that out.
Now, what setting could they do this at that would be big enough to be considered momentous? Well, this episode was released just 2 months ago, and it just so happens that Conan O'Brien is currently preparing to host the Oscars again for the second time in a row. Now, you might be saying, that's ridiculous. That Mac and Me bit is way too silly to be used as Oscars material. Well, to you I say, nay, good sir. I wouldn't put anything past Conan O'Brien when it comes to how wacky his comedy can be. And it wouldn't be the first time either that he brought along one of his Hollywood A-lister friends to the Oscars just to do a silly bit. Like when he brought Adam Sandler last year to make a joke about his fashion style.
I'm asking you what you're wearing.
Nobody even thought about what I was wearing till you brought it up!
And side note, I absolutely love this callback they do to Nikki Glazer's Golden Globes monologue.
Actually, your name sounds like something Adam Sandler would say. You know, Chalamet. I think Sandler's here. Sandler, can I get a Chalamet?
Hey, Chalamet!
Oh, Chalamet. A good Chalamet.
One more thing! Chalamet!
I don't know how they're gonna weave this into the schedule, but I'm pretty certain they're gonna try to do this, especially given the timing of that Paul Rudd podcast. So my guess is that Conan will bring Paul Rudd up, and Paul will act like he's about to show some extremely rare cinema history footage, like some never before seen Charlie Chaplin footage or something like that. And then obviously they'll cut to the Mac and Me clip. Like, what other idea could Conan have right now for this Mac and Me bit that would be so great?
There is a way to do this that would be the greatest.
Okay, so let's make a deal. In a few days from now, if my prediction ends up being correct, you have to come back and subscribe to this channel. Deal? I've just launched this channel and I plan on making a bunch of film and pop culture related content this year. So stay tuned for more good cinema content.